Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. In this video, I will take you through the weekly changes to the roadmap. As always, a big shout out to my patrons. It is because of these guys that I get to do videos like this, so if you would like to support the channel, follow the link to the Patreon page below. It is very much appreciated. So 3.6 is very much in the PTU now. It is in Wave 2. The current patch is 3.60. And my experience is generally positive. Still a couple of bugs which is making it challenging, like the legs breaking, frame rate issues in first person, and also the occasional crash to desktop and 30k issue. They're still present, but not as common as they were in previous patches. CIG are working very hard to get all the bugs quashed, so massive kudos to them. They really do work extremely hard, even to the point of asking me in stream to stand still so they can screenshot or clip issues that I'm experiencing to get them fixed later on. Now, I would think a Wave 3 or Open PTU is not too far off, and I do suggest jumping on it if you get access and fancy playing it, but do remember that with anything CIG creates, there is a slight learning curve and understanding needed, so do take your time with it, especially when it comes to the hover mode. Also, I think some ships are still unbalanced within now the VTOL thruster areas. But with that said, let us take a look at what's changed this week. So for 3.6 and gameplay, the black market economy is now finished and complete. And actually talking about that, I bought about half a freelancer's cargo hold of ETAM, which is one of the drugs available to trade. Took it to Grimhex to sell it, and it was very much based on supply and demand. I could only sell so much before they basically said we don't need any more, so I couldn't sell anymore. Plus, the price did drop for the drug after doing so, so they have an excellent start to this new economy system, especially for the black market, so I'm looking forward to seeing that expand. Now, ship rentals is about 20% complete. 1 out of 5 tasks are done. They have only just added a task since last week. This is expected in 3.6 point something patch between now and September. And the same goes for the Origin 890 jump. That's about 65% complete. Now it's at 119 out of 182 tasks. They completed 20, but they have added an extra 38 tasks. There are now 63 remaining. So still a long way to go for that one, but they're still making good progress. Finally, for 3.6, the core tech distribution to ecosystem improvements is completed, along with the general performance optimizations. The shield systems tech replacement is at 1 out of 4, and they have just added a task since last week, so no updates there. Now, there's a few for 3.7 in locations. The rest stop interior variations is about 27%. They're at 22 out of 81 tasks there. They've basically completed 2 tasks, removed 3 tasks. There are now 59 remaining for that, and I'm very excited to see the interiors of these space stations. For AI, the FPS combat weapon types, so granting the AI the option to choose a different weapon that they feel suits the situation best. That should be interesting to see. That is at 1 out of 3. They removed 2 tasks, so they're about a third of the way through. For ships and vehicles, the Vanguard Harbinger is at 28%. That is now standing at 4 out of 14. They've only completed 1 task since last week, so there's only 10 to go now. Similar story for the Vanguard Sentinel. That is at 43% complete, standing around 7 out of 16. 1 was completed since last week. There are 9 more to go there. For weapons and items in 3.7, the Hebede Salvo Frag Pistol, that is at 22% complete, 7 out of 31. All they've done is just remove a task since last week, but there is still 24 to go. They really need to get general hand grenades working before bringing in a frag pistol, I'd feel, but hey ho, I'm sure they'll be working on it. And then finally in 3.7, the Cortec Planetary Ground Fog Tech is a quarter of the way through, 25%, 4 out of 16 tasks done there. Progress has now begun. There are 12 more remaining. So only 1 update for 3.8, and it is in locations as usual, with the Orison landing zone being 51% complete now. There is 92 out of 180 tasks done, only completing 2 since last week, but they're about halfway through. So that is it for the roadmap update. Still a lot going on in the 3.6 build, and we are getting consistent patch releases almost daily by daily. but it is definitely getting better. So until next week, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the like button. Plus, follow me over on twitch.tv/supermacbrothers Ryan. If you've got any questions about the game or about 3.6, we are playing it non-stop, so do come and say hello. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.